with the Arkansas Regional Tournament. Yellow Jackets taking on old familiar faces, the Mountain View Ladies. Seen Arkansas State titles for the few years. The Yellow Jackets still have a huge win yesterday over Walnut Ridge. First victory in postseason play for the Yellow Jackets in about 4 years. They went to the regional tournament at Farmington about 4 years ago, but they clinched the ticket to the state tournament next week. Back home in Clinton. But now they're no pressure on the night as they go against one of the top teams in the state. They can play fearless today. Get that win yesterday.
It's all about seeding right now. Hopefully we'll put out this morning. No matter what, we still play tomorrow.
Let's hear from head coach Matthew Post. Talked to him just moments ago down on the sideline.
Make big shots.
Yeah, talk a little bit about Mountain View. We've seen them before. They're one of the top teams in the state of Arkansas, featuring really the big three, I guess, Isabel and Story. And
I mean, they're the goal of 3A basketball right now, have been for the past 3 to 4 years, and we're excited for the opportunity. We've got a good game plan. We're focused, and we'll go out there and we're going to play fearless and see what happens.
So that third player, Shaylin Vickers. Talk about what it means your first year coach here at Clinton High School, first year as a varsity head coach, and you're already heading to the state tournament.
It's been awesome. The fan support here, the community support is unmatched. I mean, yesterday, our community there was awesome. I know they were watching it back at the school. We had a good crowd here, and they were energizing into it. And I'm just excited for the kids. They've worked hard all summer, and they deserve to make the state tournament, and they did.
Hey, what's it mean to play the state tournament back home in Clinton in front of our home fans?
It gives us an awesome shot to advance, and I know the place is going to be rocking. I'm ready to see it.
Good luck, Coach Post. The Yellow Jackets tip off at 10 o'clock against Mountain View. You can hear it all on Q.
Yeah, that was head coach Matthew Post. Just a few moments ago we did that interview, and Lady Yellow Jackets are on the floor warming up along with Mountain View. These two teams have played twice this season, but it's been a while. It was right after the new year. The Yellow Jackets hosted Mountain View on January the 8th. Mountain View got a 59-39 win. At the time, that was the about the second closest conference game that Mountain View had. I think they had a 17-point game with Rosebud, and the Yellow Jackets played them pretty tight. The game ended up being 20 points at the end, 59-39. And then a week later, on the 15th, at Mountain View won going away that night by a score of 61-35. Yellow Jackets tried to maybe up the tempo that night. They pressed a little bit, tried to run a little bit. Mountain View got out of there with a 61-35 win in that one. Mountain View on Friday, they come in as the number one seed out of District 2-3A, and on Wednesday night they defeated Osceola to get to this ball game. And, of course, yesterday the Lady Yellow Jackets with a thrilling win yesterday morning to beat Walnut Ridge, and that's how the Lady Yellow Jackets got here. And as you say, Phillip Jones, Yellow Jackets have already clinched their spot into the postseason next week into the state tournament. So Jackets maybe just have a free shot today.
Oh, absolutely. And what's that say about the 3A2 conference? How many teams we got left in our conference in this regional?
Of 8 possible teams, we have 6 still left.
It says a lot. And I know the other conference that we're up against is very athletic, but never underestimate 3A2 conference.
Yeah, we knew our girls' conference was very strong, but all the talk was that the conference up here in boys was much stronger than our conference. But we took 3 of the 4 games, and the only loss was a 2-point loss by Pangburn to Osceola. So I think definitely the 2-3A was the dominant team this year in this region in boys.
Yeah, I mean, it's very competitive, and I look for. I think the winner between Mountain View and Hoxie would be the state game, and that'd be the state champion. Both teams very athletic. We're here. We know Mountain View very well. This will be our third time playing against them this year, and so I look for a competitive game. I think this will be the toughest matchup for Mountain View until they face, I expect, Hoxie in the final.
Well, we're just a couple of minutes away from the tip-off here. Stay with us. Listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
At First Security, we're proud of our home state. That's why we created a website that's all about Arkansas, just like us. Visit onlyinark.com for local travel, food, culture, sports, and so much more. You'll find everything from unique festivals to weekend plans to prize-winning recipes you'll pass off as your own. It's all in one easy spot, onlyinark.com. For all things Arkansas, visit onlyinark.com today. Brought to you by First Security, member FDIC.
We have partnered with Carti to bring world-class cancer treatment to Van Buren County.
Some chemos are between 1 to 2 hours to 8 hours. So when patient is sick, diagnosed with the cancer, traveling to Little Rock, that's a pretty long day for sick people back in the old days.
At First Security, we're proud of our home state. That's why we created a website that's all about Arkansas, just like us. Visit onlyinark.com for local travel, food, culture, sports, and so much more. You'll find everything from unique festivals to weekend plans to prize-winning recipes you'll pass off as your own. It's all in one easy spot, onlyinark.com. For all things Arkansas, visit onlyinark.com today. Brought to you by First Security, member FDIC.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992. You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Back here at Manila High School, Mike Hawley, Ryan Jones, Phillip Jones, Jeff Hall not with us this morning. He could be back later today. And we have the introductions of the starting lineups. Lady Yellow Jackets be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. They are dressed in black, trimmed in gold, with a checkerboard gold up the side of the uniforms. And Mountain View, the Lady Yellow Jackets, they're dressed in white, trimmed in blue and gold. Of course, Mountain View features the big three: Aubrey Isbell, Josie Story, and Shaylin Vickers. Aubrey Isbell, of course, going to Harding University next year to play basketball.
Great school. Great school.
I agree with that. Josie Story, only a junior. And we're just moments away from basketball here. The last time these two teams played, Kylie Lassiter was the leading scorer for Lady Yellow Jackets in that second ball game when she had 7 points. And Haven Stolfoos was the leading scorer in that first ball game when she had 10. If you tuned in yesterday's game, you'll know that the Lady Yellow Jackets got off to a slow start. Had about 6 turnovers. Did not shoot the ball very well. Trailed 17-5 in that first quarter, but then came alive in the second quarter. You can see the confidence growing as the game went on, and they caught one at Ridge, took the lead 26-22 at the half, and then went on to a big victory in the second half. Today they take on one of the state's top girls programs in the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets. They have nothing to lose tonight, everything to gain, as we are awaiting the tip-off here at Manila.
Here we go.
Glad you could join us back home. Good crowd of Yellow Jacket fans here in the arena. Yellow Jackets control the opening tip. It's Haven Stolfoos, Katie McJunkins, Lacey Bell McJunkins, Reese McDonald, and Kylie Lassiter. Inside to Lassiter. She spins on Johnson. Her shot's no good. Kylie had a great game yesterday other than getting into foul trouble. Quickly down the floor, Shaylin Vickers, layup good for Mountain View. And that ball did not touch the floor as they got it down there quickly. Inside Lassiter again. Shot no good over Johnson, but she's getting some good looks. Isbell drives, lane for the basket, and her left-hand layup is good. And Clinton will quickly take a timeout as Mountain View jumps to a quick 4-0 lead on baskets by Shaylin Vickers and Aubrey Isbell. You got to get back when you play the Lady Yellow Jackets of Mountain View.
Absolutely, they're going to pressure the ball down the court, and I'm trying to adjust my mic here. It's a little loud.
We'll get you turned down there. How about that?
Yeah, a lot better.
And Mountain View, of course, these players have been in this position before. They've been in the regional and state tournaments the last several years. Lady Yellow Jackets are just now beginning that journey that we hope to take that Mountain View's on now. Into the front court for Clinton. That's Katie McJunkins. Inside to Lassiter. To McDonald. Puts it on the floor. Story on her. Mountain View in a 2-1-2 zone defense. Cross court. Katie looks inside. Ball knocked away by Isbell. She's on the run. 3-on-1 to the other end. Drops it off to Story. Her left-hand layup is good. 6-0 for Mountain View. Into the front court for Clinton. Inside to Lassiter. Knocked away, but Reese picks it up. Gets it to Katie. And she's cut off. She tries to get down the baseline. Now the trap. Tries to get out. And she'll be called for a double dribble.
You can't pick up your ball right there on the baseline underneath the basket.
We talked about the big three from Mountain View. The big three all have a basket apiece here. And they lead 6-0. That's Vickers, Isbell, and Story. Alexa Booher check along with Sydney Standridge. Katie checks out. Mountain View working the ball on the perimeter. That's Isbell. Vickers here in the near side. Isbell coming off a screen by Johnson. And gets it into the corner. That's Holland. Back to Isbell. She'll pull up for three. No good. And Booher with the rebound. Jackets now look to run. Mountain View gets back. Ball to Stolfus. Her three-pointer is no good. And rebound Holland from Mountain View. Gets it off to Story. Behind the back dribble. Stolfus cuts her off. And back to Holland. Isbell. Now she'll pull it up. And Mountain View will set up the offense. Holland with the basketball here on the near side in front of the Clinton bench to Story. Story off a screen by Johnson. Her pull-up three, good. And it's 9-0 now. Mountain View 4 of 5 from the field. Big Junkins drops it inside.
There you go, Callie.
Laster recovers it. Gets to McDonald. Her long three, no good off the rim. Rebound Story. Isbell in the front court, looking it over. Johnson posting inside. They get it to her. Johnson on Lassiter. Her shot no good. And rebound Booher. Jackets trail. Inside Stolfus. Kicks it out to McJunkins. Check that, Reese McDonald. It goes out of bounds.
Not the second time we played Mountain View, they beat us pretty good. But they told the Clayton girls, keep your heads up. We're seniors. You're all mainly sophomores. We were there where you are at now. So we got to keep that in mind. But have fun while you're playing, too. This is about the seeding, and it's just play ball.
Mountain View takes a timeout. As you said, Mountain View's on the journey that we want to be on. And so a veteran ball club against some, we have seniors. We have some good senior leadership. But we have a small number. We have a predominantly young ball club. And look for big things this year and also in the future. Lady Yellow Jacket basketball, a good junior high season this year. Junior Jackets lost their first 5 games of the season and came back and won 11 straight. 7th grade Lady Jackets went undefeated. By the way, the 7th grade Yellow Jackets, Phillip Jones, they beat Mountain View 48-1.
Oh, hey,
so
we've got great teams coming up, so a lot of good basketball for the Lady Yellow Jackets in the future.
Isbell with the basketball. Drops it off to Vickers. Stolfus on Story. Now to Vickers. Vickers drives lane, drops it off to Johnson. Her shot, no good. Rebound Lassiter. And she gets it out. Booher with the ball. Jackets looking to get on the board. We've played 4 minutes here in the first quarter. 2-3 zone defense by Mountain View. Good pass into the corner. Sydney Standridge. Her three. Short basket. Is good. The Yellow Jackets are on the board. And Sydney picks up where she left off yesterday. Isbell with the basketball. Gets it to the corner to Horton. She drives inside. Her shot's blocked by Lassiter. And jump ball.
Oh!
Wow. Lassiter blocked the shot, got the rebounds.
And then he calls jump ball. Late call if you're going to call it.
Holland jumps in late, as Phillip said. And instead of calling the foul, they call a jump ball. Story has it. Her jumper good, and the call benefits Mountain View. Story now is 7. Haven Stolfus, her three-point shot, no good. Rebounds, Isbell. Isbell into the front court. Reese McDonald on her. Shot, Johnson, no good. And rebound, Lassiter. Front court for Reese McDonald. And to boo her in the corner. Jackets set up the offense out front. Stolfus is left open again. Her three-pointer, no good. And rebound Johnson from Mountain View. Story in the front court. Stolfus on her. Jackets have gone to man-to-man. Reese McDonald guarding the senior Aubrey Isbell. Stolfus on Story. And Sydney Standridge is on Vickers. Isbell drives, pulls up from 10, hits the shot. And Isbell has 4. And Mountain View leads 13-3. McDonald tries to drive, gets it to Standridge. Cross-court pass to Booher. 2:15 left here in the first quarter. Standridge on the handoff. Spins inside. Ball knocked away by Story. Picked up by Horton, or Holland, check that. And Isbell has it for Mountain View. Isbell. Story trying to come off a screen. Good job by Slowfoos to get between the screener and Story. Johnson in the lane, and she's going to travel.
Good call.
Johnson caught the ball at the high post, tried to make a move to the basket, called for the travel.
Remember, yesterday morning, kind of started the same way, then we started cranking it up.
Maybe history will repeat itself. The Lady Yellow Jackets, as you said, got off to a rough start yesterday. Trail right now 13-3. Emily Fletcher now in the game for Mountain View. Johnson takes a breather. And ball blocked in the corner, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Clinton.
Now, why wasn't that a jump ball? Got to be consistent, Colin.
Katie McJunkins in the corner. Spins inside, gets it to Lassiter. Her shot over Morton, no good. But she's fouled, and Lassiter will head to the free throw line for the first time today.
Mike, I think that's what they're going to have to do. Have Callie post up, throw it into her, and make them foul her. That way you get your defenders back down in there. We can open up the threes.
Kennedy Holland with a foul. It's her first. That's the first foul of the ball game for either team. Lassiter misses her first free throw. Callie's second shot is good. Makes the score now 13-4 Mountain View. With 1:25 left here in the first quarter. Isbell with the basketball. Katie McJunkins on her. Holland drives now to Isbell. She'll take a three. No good, high off the rim. Rebound Lassiter. Mountain View tries to reach in, but Lassiter hangs on to it. Jackets on the run to Standridge inside. Spin, shot, no good, and blocked shot. They're going to call a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors the Yellow Jackets of Clinton.
I think you might have heard me, Mike, on that call.
Story checks in for Isbell. And Johnson back in for Fletcher inside, and Johnson blocks Standridge's shot. And Mountain View runs down the rebounds. Story, McJunkins on her. Story goes by her to the basket. And Katie fouls her. She pulls up from about 10 feet. That'll send Story to the line. She already has 7 points here in the first quarter. Story's first shot is good. And Story's second shot good. She has 9 here in the first quarter. And now Mountain View with their biggest lead of the game at 15-4. Yellow Jackets trailed 17-5 yesterday, so.
Good pass.
Backdoor cut to Lassiter off the screen by Standridge. Her shot's no good. And Kylie stays with it. And she's fouled on that second shot. She'll head right back to the line where she hit 1 of 2 just moments ago.
It's number 12, second foul.
Lassiter's free throw, no good. She's got 1 left. Second shot, no good. Yellow Jackets have got to hit free throws against a good team like Mountain View. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Mountain View may be content to go for the last shot. We'll see. Vickers, the Story, coming off a screen. Battle for the ball, and they're going to call Lacey Bell McJunkins for a foul. Mountain View will inbound the ball into their own basket. And Isabel will run it down at the three-point line. She puts it on the floor, drives inside to Johnson. Her layup good. Putting on the run quickly. 10 seconds, 8. Lacey Bell all the way to the basket. Cross court to Lassiter. Her layup
there
is
you
good.
go.
And Mountain View will get the last shot of the half. Isbell's shot is no good. And at the end of one quarter of play, it's Mountain View 17, Clinton 6. Stay with us. Listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge line.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
At First Security, our team is proud to be only in Arkansas. In fact, we've been committed to our home state since 1932. Why does that matter? Banking with First Security means that you get friendly service from local professionals right where you live. Decisions are made here, and so are relationships. From personal banking to business to mortgage, First Security is here for you. First Security, only in Arkansas. FSBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Quarter here in Manila, the Arkansas Regional Tournament. Mountain View leads by a score of 17-6 after one quarter of play. Mountain View will have the ball to open the second quarter. Shot by Vickers, no good, and Sydney Standridge comes up with the rebound for Clinton. Up the court to Booher. Jackets scored just before the end of the quarter. Jackets had a huge second quarter yesterday. And a 21-point second quarter. We could use that today. Alexa Booher will shoot a 3 from the near side. Shot no good. And that rebound comes off to Josie Story of Mountain View. Now Isbell on the run all the way to the basket over Booher. Her shot's good, and she's fouled, and she'll head to the line. And Isbell now 6 points on the game. Mountain View leads 19-6.
Mike, she's a good ball player, and you'll see her play on Saturdays.
She reminds me a lot of Kennedy Cooper, also a Harding player that played at Izzard County Consolidated just a few years ago. And Isbell hits the shot. She has 7, and now Mountain View with their biggest lead of the game at 19-6. Lacey Bell with the basketball, drops it off to her sister Katie. Katie looking, now gets it to Lasher at the free throw line. Back to Lacey Bell, tries to drive past Isbell. Her shot no good. Story with the rebound. Now the Yellow Jackets reach in, look like a jump ball, but this time it's a foul called on Lady Yellow Jackets. Just a few moments ago in the first half, Mountain View did look like almost the same thing, and it was ruled a jump ball.
Got to be consistent with your calls. Kylie Laster's first foul.
Isbell, front court. Yellow Jackets have gone man-to-man. Story back cut on Stofus. Layup good. 22-6 now for Mountain View. Sydney Standridge puts it on the floor. Goes by Johnson. Her spin move inside, and she's fouled. And now Sid will go to the line.
Standridge is playing a different ball game what she has in the past. Last 2 games, she has stepped it up.
Yeah, just to see the confidence growing on all those sophomores. Sydney with a huge game yesterday. Rebounding, defense on Augustine. And then I had her one of her best offensive games of the year. First free throw, no good. The Yellow Jackets, as she hits the second one, the Yellow Jackets are 2 for 6 at the free throw line this afternoon. Or should I say this morning, Phillip?
Yeah.
Story to Johnson. Puts it on the floor on Lassiter. Lassiter blocks the shot, picked up by Lacey Bell. Lacey's on the run. It's 3-on-3. Drops it off to Sydney. Tries to spin on Johnson. Nothing there. Gets it to Lassiter. Story reaches in, and they're going to call the Yellow Jackets for a travel. Wow.
One part official out there had a foul. The other one had a walk. The way I would look at what caused the walk. Maybe the foul, maybe a push.
Ball goes over to Mountain View. And that's Isbell. Tries to drive, cut off by Lacey. And now Story will pull up for three. Shot good.
Good move by
Story's
Story.
on fire. 14 points for Josie Story. Story's got great elevation on that jump shot. Reese McDonald, her three.
There you
Good
go.
on the near side. And Reese is on the board. Her first points of the game, 25-10 now. Mountain View. Isbell inside, shot blocked by Lassiter. And a foul called on Kylie. Mountain View 3 for 3 at the line. Isbell's hit her only free throw attempt, and she hits her second. 26-10. 5:28 left here in the first half. Great crowd of Yellow Jacket fans here on an early morning, 3.5 hours from home. Isbell hits the second one, and Mountain View leads 27-10. Lassiter, free throw line, gets to Stolfus. Lacey puts it on the floor. Her floater in the lane, no good, but she runs her own rebound down. Gets it to Reese.
There you go, good fake.
Nice shot fake by Reese McDonald. Shot's no good. Saved by Lacey Bell out of bounds. The ball goes over to Mountain View. Nice play by head coach Casey Scribner there as he catches the attempted save there by Lacey Bell. And Mountain View walks into the front court. 5 minutes left in the first half here. Holland on the wing to Story. To Isbell. Off a screen by Vickers, and she'll pull up from the free throw line. Shot no good. But Vickers gets the rebound inside to Johnson. Her shot over Lassiter, no good. Holland and Lassiter fighting for the rebound. And Lassiter pulls it away. Reese on the run. 2 on 4 for the Yellow Jackets here. And Reese going to be called for the double dribble. Mountain View got back on that one. Her and Sydney were down the floor, but it was 2 on 4. Reese tried to pull it out. Got called for the double dribble. Pace slowing down here a little bit now here in the second quarter. Vickers inside. Her pass knocked away, picked up by Lassiter. Reese on the run, 1 on 2. And now she pulls up from 15. Her shot's no good. And Story gets the rebound, but Stolfus takes it away. And now Story takes it back away. And now Mountain View's on the run. Isbell goes by McDonald. Her layup no good, but she's fouled. And back to the line goes Aubrey Isbell. Foul on Sydney Standridge. That'll be her first foul. The game now for Mountain View. Story out front. Lacey Bell on her. Off a screen by Johnson. Tries to get it back to her. And now Johnson will pull up from 15 off the glass. Good by Emery Johnson. And she has 4.
I think that was by accident there.
Mountain View leads 31-12. Lacey McJunkins for 3 in and out. And rebound Story. Story has a very athletic. I think she's big time in track and field also. Story to the basket, drops it off to Johnson. Her layup no good. Rebound Lacey. Lacey's on the run. Mountain View gets back, but she's going all the way to the basket.
There we go.
Called on Johnson as she attempted to block the shot, and Lacey heads to the line for her first free throws of the day. Jackets are only 2 of 6 at the line. First shot is good. Had a great crowd here. I got a great crowd back home. They love these day games, and just saw a shot of the Michael Wells and Stephanie Treese over at the junior high. They got the smart board up in the library watching the game today over in junior high. Lassiter, the shot's no good. Lassiter fights for the rebounds, and the ball goes out of bounds. It belongs to Mountain View. think Mountain View wants to take a timeout, so they'll retain possession of the basketball.
Whoa!
We'll keep it here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Mountain View leads 31-13. I think the voice is kind of going. 3 games in about 24-hour period. But
it's a late night pizza.
Late night pizza with the senior boys last night. And it was definitely a great day yesterday. You get a few of these days that you, after 14 years, you remember some. I remember Lone Oak on a Friday night in 2010 win a conference title. Football team beats #1 Dollarway. Senior girls beat Valley Springs when they were ranked #1 one night. Trip to Junction City, but we'll remember last night too.
Absolutely.
Yesterday morning and last night, as it was a great day for Yellow Jacket Nation. Back to action here. Mountain View has the basketball. Isbell with it. Kinley Keith on her. Dropped it to inside. That's Holland. Shot blocked.
Oh, there you go.
And Laster gets the rebound. And this time Holland is called for the foul. She tries to reach back in.
That's her 3rd foul.
3rd foul on Holland. Johnson re-enters the game for Mountain View. Jackets trailing 31-13 here with 2:08 left in the first half. Alexa Booher with the basketball. Cross court. McJunkins inside to Lassiter. Her turnaround over Johnson, no good. And Mountain View looks to run. That's Isbell quickly down the court. Stops, drives, inside, layup, no good. Be called by Lassiter. That's one of Isbell's favorite moves. Full speed, stop, stutter step, back to full speed. She did that, got down the baseline, and was fouled by Lassiter. And that's Kylie's 3rd foul. Isbell hits the first one. She has 12 points in the first half. Katie McJunkins checks back in for Clinton. Kylie Lassiter checks out with those 3 fouls. Isbell, second shot good. 33-13. Mountain View up by 20 now. Keith on the far side, on the wing, looking inside. Now she gets it to McJunkins and around the horn. From Katie to Lacey. Vickers steals it. And now Mountain View has it. Isabel into the front court. Story with the ball. Taken away by Lacey. Lacey on the run. It's 1-on-2. Lacey trying to get to the left side. Now she'll pull it out. Now looks for the 3. No. Vickers with the rebound. And she'll pull it up. Gets it off to Story. And they'll walk it into the front court. Clinton still in a man-to-man defense. Open in a zone, but Mountain View came out hot. 3-point shot, no good. Inside Vickers. Shot blocked by Standridge. Vickers gets it back. Her second shot is good, and she's fouled. Shaylin Vickers with the basket, only her 4th point of the night.
They put the foul on Katie McJunkins.
Reese McDonald checks in, along with Haven Stofus. Booher and Lacey check out. Shalin's shot no good. That's the first miss of the day for Mountain View at the free throw line. Haven Stofus to the game, along with Katie McJunkins, Kinley Keith, Sydney Standridge, and Reese McDonald. And there's Reese on a 3 short. Battle for the rebound, picked up by Vickers. She's trapped, but she gets it out to Story. And they get the ball to Isbell. Down the floor, cross court, pass, shot is no good. But the Yellow Jackets knock it out of bounds. Emily Fletcher back in the game, and that shot almost went over the backboard there. And we got a timeout. Yellow Jackets are going to take one. Let's take it with them. Listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Strong, dependable, ready for anything. The Clinton Yellow Jackets know what it takes to make a great team, and Grassroots Equipment is proud to support them. Take on the season with Massey Ferguson compact and utility tractors. They mow, load, handle hay, and more, all while delivering more of the power and versatility you've come to expect from Massey Ferguson. Experience the compact and utility tractors that will take you through the season strong at Grassroots Equipment. Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back, the professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Out of the basketball, Story was fouled. That'll go on Hayden Stonefoos, her first. And Josie Story will head to the line to shoot a 1-1. Mountain View has almost been perfect today at the line, and Story misses. But there's Vickers with the rebounds, and they're going to call Vickers for over the back. And that'll be a foul on Mountain View with only 19 seconds left here in the first half. Mountain View leads 35-13.
What we thought was going to be a 1-1 is not.
And team foul number 6 on Mountain View. Yellow Jackets, 15 seconds left in the half. Katie McJunkins with the basketball. To Reese McDonald, 10 seconds. Reese tries to drive, gets inside to Stonefoos, to Katie, baseline. 5 seconds, her shot is no good. But she's fouled, and Katie will head to the line with 4.4 seconds left here in the first half. Katie's first shot is good. Yellow Jackets 4 of 8 at the line. Katie has 1 left. Shot is good. 35-15, 4 seconds left. Story into the front court quickly. She'll pull up from 3. No. And that'll be the end of the first half of play here at Manila. Your score, Mountain View 35, the Clinton Lady Yellow Jackets 15. Stay with us for the halftime show. You listen to Yellow Jacket Basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Ozark Health is a wonderful diamond in the rough, I call it.
Living in a rural community, having access to healthcare is critical. It has been a blessing to our community.
Not that I want to go to the hospital, this last place that I really want to go, but this is a place I'd recommend to anybody.
There's nothing like the individual care that you get here. It's phenomenal.
Our purpose for being here is to serve people. It fills me with pride that we're able to do that.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call: Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Tonight's exciting Yellow Jacket basketball action is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters. By Clinton Stockyards, American Home Pharmacy, Regions Bank of Clinton, by Dr. Miles Hill in the Van Buren County Veterinary Clinic, by Canada Abstract, and by Johnny's Automotive. These fine Yellow Jacket boosters bring you tonight's game.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
We have partnered with Carti to bring world-class cancer treatment to Van Buren County.
Some chemos are between 1 to 2 hours to 8 hours. So when patient is sick, diagnosed with a cancer, traveling to Little Rock, that's a pretty long day for sick people.
Back in the old days, you had to get on the interstate, go to Conway, go to Little Rock to get your chemo treatments. My mom, for a year and a half, was able to take them right here in Clinton, Arkansas. Big peace of mind for my mom.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Back here in Manila, on the campus of Manila High School, the Northeast Arkansas Regional Basketball Tournament with Ryan Jones and Phillip Jones here, bringing all the action to you. Yellow Jackets trail 35-15 here at the half. They trailed 17-6 at the end of the first quarter. Mountain View scored the first 6 points of the ball game, and so far have never looked back. The Lady Yellow Jackets of Mountain View are led by Josie Story. She has 14 points in the first half, followed by her teammate Aubrey Isbell with 13. And Mountain View is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They're 10 of 11, or 10 of 12 at the free throw line so far here in the first half. For the Lady Yellow Jackets, 5 different players have scored in the first half, led by Sydney Standridge. She has 4 points here in the first half. Reese McDonald with a 3-point basket for her only points in the game. Kylie Lassiter, 3 points. Katie McJunkins with a pair of free throws, and Lacey Bell McJunkins has 3 points here in the first half. Other games here today, following us at 1 o'clock. It'll be the number 1 seed out of our conference, senior boys. It'll be Newport taking on the number 2 seed out of the 3-3A. That's the Osceola Seminoles. That game will come up at 1 o'clock. If you want to watch that game, I know both Osceola and Newport live stream. You probably go join our old buddy David Black with the Newport Greyhounds Broadcast Network. You can get that on YouTube if you want to watch that game coming up at 1 o'clock. They do a great job on Newport Greyhound Athletics. Coming up at 4 o'clock this afternoon, our old buddy Brad Moss from the Rosebud Lady Ramblers, the number 2 seed from our conference, will take on the Hoxie Lady Mustangs. That game comes up at 4 o'clock. And don't count out the Rosebud Lady Ramblers. They are well coached and have a great player in Kendall Rooks.
Oh, absolutely. And 3 teams out of our conference are in the semifinals for the girls and boys, I guess. But
this Newport or this Mountain View Lady Yellow Jacket team, they beat Hoxie pretty good during the regular season. So,
oh, absolutely.
And so I think Rosebud has a shot today as they take on Hoxie. That game coming up at 4 o'clock, and then the next game that we're most interested in will be at 7 o'clock tonight as the Clinton Senior Boys, the number 2 seed out of our conference, take on the number 4 seed from our conference, the Harding Academy Wildcats. They've met 3 times this year. Harding Academy's taken 2. One of those games, when the Yellow Jackets had a 12-point lead at one point, Harding came back to win on a buzzer beater. They beat us at Yellow Jacket Arena. And then on the return trip last Friday night, the Yellow Jackets went to Harding Academy. Had a 12-point lead in that one, Phillip Jones. Harding cut it to 3 twice in the final couple of minutes before the Yellow Jackets held on for a 47-40 victory.
Absolutely, and it came down to free throws. And if I remember correctly, Harrison Hall and Lathan Newland, the senior leadership there, they were able to hit those free throws.
Harding Academy may have shocked the state a little bit on Wednesday night as they came here and defeated Manila on their home floor. Manila was the number 1 ranked team up here in the 3-3A conference in Northeast Arkansas. Harding Academy came in and handled them pretty well. And so the Wildcats, always difficult, very well coached by head coach Brad Francis, and a very fundamental basketball team. And we'll see Ty Duggar, Caden Sipe, Carter Neal in the game tonight as they take on our Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, a lot of those kids that you just mentioned there, I went to college with their daddy, so yeah, know them very well. Hey, a few shout-outs here. Jason Lynch, Elite Automotive, he's watching, putting tires on cars and watching from his phone. Also, District Court, cheering on the Jackets. You got Judge Chris Carnahan, Tammy Mackham, Ashley Blair, Kenny Dunham, and Heather Dufresne, Coach Dufresne's wife. They're watching with us.
Well, we always have great Yellow Jacket fans, and I think Jason Lynch told me when they have day games, he changes his work schedule. So he has his priorities on straight. Got the Yellow Jacket Nation on while he's at work. Well, here we are to start the second half. Yellow Jackets trail 35-15, and they'll have the basketball to open the second half. Clinton with the ball. It's Lacey Bell McJunkins, her sister Katie, Sydney Standridge, Haven Stovefoos, and Kylie Lassiter start the second half. Ball stolen by Isbell. Quickly in the front court, Stovefoos cuts her off. And now Isbell will just pull up and shoot a 3. Good by Aubrey Isbell. Isbell has 16 points so far in the game today. Josie Story with 14 from Mountain View. Only 4 players to score for Mountain View in the first half. McJunkins, Lacey to Katie, 3-pointer, no. And rebound Isbell. Quickly down the floor to Vickers. All the way to the layup, her left-hand layup, no good.
Oh.
But rebounds by Holland of Mountain View, and she's fouled, and that may be Katie's, or check that, maybe Kylie Lassiter's 4th foul. And that is the call. Kylie with her 4th foul.
Shout out from Miss Raines and Miss Chrysler at the Clayton High School.
Story to Isbell. Laster stays the game with her 4 fouls. 38-15 Mountain View. Hollins, hand off to Vickers. That's a Story, and Story took a step before she got the dribble down. She'll be called for the travel. Ball goes back over to Clinton.
Mike, is anybody looking at Story next level?
I think she's only a junior right now.
Okay,
so,
she's a baller.
Yeah, basketball and track and field. Yeah, I'm sure she'll have several offers before it's said and done. Clinton with the basketball. Lacey Bell McJunkins drops it off to Katie. Katie drives the basket, shot over Johnson, and had a kind of an awkward step as the ball got away from her, and she'll be called for the travel.
Nick gets a score more respectable. We're better than what we're showing tonight.
Mountain View with the big lead kind of slowing it down here. They got Johnson, Story, Holland, Vickers and Isbell in the game, the original starting 5 for each team as they start the second half.
There you go.
Ball stolen by Katie McJunkins, and she'll be fouled by Story as they got tangled up down near the free throw line. And now we had a little bit chippy. We talked about that earlier in the game, and the official's going to have a few words with Josie Story here.
Haven was trying to help her up, and she just kind of shoved her arm out of her way.
And the Yellow Jackets in the front court. Mountain View in now, stolen by Story. 2-on-1 to Vickers. Her layup is no good, but Lacey Bell will be called for the foul. Story with the steal, then it was 2-on-1 to the other end. Good hustle by Lacey Bell to get back. Vickers was 0 for 1 at the line in the first half. Her first shot is good. Reese McDonald checks in for Lacey Bell. And Story checks out for Mountain View. Vickers shot good. Vickers has 6. Mountain View leads 40-15. And the Yellow Jackets going to be called for a moving screen, I believe. Katie tried to set the screen. That'll be a turnover. That'll be her third foul. Yellow Jackets' third team foul of the second half. .24 now in the game for Mountain View. That's
there you go.
Shipman. Steal by McDonald. Quick run out on Isbell. Isbell blocks the shot, but Katie runs it down, and now she's going to be called for a double dribble.
Although it wasn't that official's call, it was Iva's primary, but it was the correct call.
I think Matthew Post is discussing that right now with the official closest to the ball. Did not make a call. Shipman with the basketball to Johnson. Her shot no good. Lassiter pulls down the rebound. Gets it to Stolfus. Quickly into the front court. Vickers on her. Reese will pull up for 3. Blocked by Vickers. Reese gets it back. Her jumper no good.
There you go.
Standridge gets the rebound. Her shot's blocked. And Isbell has it. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. 40-15 Mountain View. Isbell with the ball out front. Hands it off to Vickers. Ball in the corner. Shipman drives inside. Off her leg and out of bounds. And the Yellow Jackets will have it. Mountain View's outscored Clinton 5-0 here in the third quarter. Katie brings the ball into the front court. Junkins looking, now gets it to Lassiter. She'll turn and look. Gets it to Reese. Almost loses the handle. Regains possession. Now passing down low to Standridge. Inside over Johnson. Shot partially blocked. Isbell on the run. Vickers on the lead. Gets it to her. Layup. Good. Shaylin Vickers off the assist by Aubrey Isbell. 8 points now for Vickers. Stofus, shot fake, 3, no. And rebound Johnson. Now I got a run out to Vickers, 2-on-1. Cross-court pass, shot off the glass, no. And rebound.
Good hustle by Cindy.
Good hustle by Standards and the rebound. Sydney to the basket.
There you go.
Good. Sydney now with 6. Good play. She went coast to coast on that one. Got the rebound on one end. Got the layup on the other. Holland, she'll take a 3. Good. Holland's first basket of the game. Mountain View has 4 threes here today. 45-17. Pass. Standridge inside. She's going to be fouled by Johnson. That'll be on the floor. And the Yellow Jackets will have it under their own basket.
Sydney stepped it up.
Alexa Booher checks in. Sydney gets a good rest after some good minutes for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Laster with a catch. Shot. No good. Isbell, front court. Reese on her. Isbell pulls up from the elbow. Her shot's no good. And there's Booher with the rebounds. Alexa quickly into the front court. All the way to the basket.
There you
Her
go.
left-hand layup is good. Booher with a basket. Her first basket of the game, and a great game she had yesterday against Walnut Ridge. Now Stofus with a steal. It's 2-on-2, her and Alexa. And drops it off. Booher will pull up from three. Good! 5 straight for Booher. 5 straight for the Yellow Jackets, and now it's 45-22. 2:15 left in the third quarter. First time we've had back-to-back baskets in a while, Phillip.
Good sign. Good sign. We do not want mercy rule.
Story to Holland, drives the baseline, gets it to Johnson. Her shot's no good. And rebound, Reese McDonald. They're going to call a jump ball. The possession arrow belongs to Mountain View. Erica Sykes in today for the first time. And Emily Fletcher in for Mountain View. Spin inside Isbell, drops it to Vickers. Brings it back to Isbell, and her three, no. Erica Sykes tries to run it down. Can't do it, but the ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to Clinton. Good hustle by Erica. And the Jackets have it. They've scored 5 in a row. We'll see what we can do here. Booher in the front court. She scored 5 straight. Cross court to Reese. She'll pull up. Now gets it in the corner to Stofus. Her long three-pointer.
Yeah.
Good. Even Stofus. She had 4 yesterday. That's her first one today. The Yellow Jackets have scored 8 in a row. And they've cut the lead to 45-25. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Isbell. Story to Vickers. McDonald pressures the basketball, knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to Mountain View. Vickers looking inbounds in front of the Mountain View fans on the far side. Most of the Yellow Jacket fans are down below us here. I see us smattering a few on the other side. They have chairback seating on that other side over there. Isbell. Katie on her. Isbell out front. The count's on. 50 seconds left. Now she gets it off to Story. Like that Mountain View may be content to go for the final shot of the half. Story pressured by Stofus. And now she's going to be called for the foul as she knocks it into the backcourt. Those two have been battling for quite a while here, Phillip. Stofus and Story.
They have, and there was a little jawing in between earlier in the game.
That's Haven's second foul. Team foul number 4 on Clinton. 40 seconds left. Now double team on Isbell. Trying to get the ball out of her hands. She drives to the basket. Right hand layup good. Isbell has 5 in the corner. 18 on the game for Isbell. Stofus. Ball knocked out of bounds by Isbell.
Isbell just gave a little shorter bump to Reese.
And now steal by Vickers. All the way to the basket. Layup good. For Mountain View, Salem Vickers. Clinton coming right back. 12 seconds left. Gets the ball to Katie McJunkins. To Reese McDonald. She drives inside to Sykes. Haven will take a 3. Nope. And rebound on the floor loose. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Booher, her shot at the buzzer is no good. And we have played 3 quarters here in Manila. And your score, Mountain View 49, Clinton 25. You listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reagan Gallagher, a board-certified neurosurgeon with the Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. If you are experiencing pain in your neck, your arms, your back, or your legs, or you have weakness with prolonged standing or walking, we can help you find the cause. At our Neuroscience Center, we have a comprehensive spine clinic to help you take control of these problems. For more information, visit our website at conwayregional.org or call 501-932-0352. You can always talk with your primary care physician about a referral to Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. We look forward to helping you improve the quality of your life.
Back to the final quarter of play here in Manila. Phillip and Ryan Jones in the booth with us. Jackets trail 49-25 as we head to the final period of play. Clinton will have the basketball to open the quarter. Best quarter of the night for the Yellow Jackets that third quarter, and they scored 10 points.
There you go.
And Katie McJunkins opens the fourth quarter with a basket for the Yellow Jackets. She has 4 points on the night. Isbell with the basketball. Holland will take a three from the corner. Her shot is good. Holland has 6 points, 2 3-pointers in the game. 52-27. Haven Stofu, she'll take a three. That one's no good. And Katie McJunkins gets the rebound to Stofu.
Good drive.
Through
Good
the
drive.
lane, layup no good. And rebound Story up the floor. Vickers. And she's fouled by Isbell as she goes to the basket. And Salem will have a pair of free throws. Vickers 2 of 3 at the line today. That'll be Alexa's second foul, team foul number 5 on Clinton.
Why is it so quiet?
Vickers' first free throw is short.
Hey, we need to give a shout out to Justin Smith and Miss Taylor Spedit class, Clinton High School.
Kylie Lassiter checks back in for Clinton, along with Lacey Bell McJunkins.
And Jamal, you are very important, my man.
Vickers hits the second one. And Mount View leads 53-27. Ball knocked away by Story. She's on the run out and drops it off to her teammate. Layup no good. Partially blocked by Booher.
There you go.
Blocks the second one. And now Standridge has it for Clinton. Sydney all the way to the basket. She runs over Vickers, and she'll be called for the offensive foul. Sydney comes up limping a little bit, but she gets back down the floor. That'll be Sydney's second foul, team foul number 6 on Clinton. Isabel checked out for the first time today for Mountain View. Shipman into the game for the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets. Hollins gets it off to Isbell. Isbell, check that, Vickers into the lane, and she kicks it out to Shipman, who gets her first points of the night, and she knocks down a three. And that makes the score, I think that's 56-27. Yep, there it is. A little bit slow on the scoreboard there. Vickers tries to steal it. Can't keep it in bounds. The ball will belong to Clinton. Kinley Keith in. She'll check in for Alexa Booher. I see Shelby Dawson heading to the scores table. She'll check in for Katie McJunkins. It's Keith, Dawson, Lassiter, Lacey Bell McJunkins, and Sydney Standridge in the game for Clinton. Corner, Lacey Bell, and she'll be called for the travel. She tried to wheel into the lane. Ball goes over to Mountain View. The 5:57 left here in the ball game. Jackets trail 56-27. And that Story drives to the basket. Gets it to Hollins. Shipman, she'll take another three, and she knocks it down. She has 6, and that's going to put us in the sportsmanship world. Yellow Jackets trail now by 32. The clock will run for the final 5.5 minutes of this one. Lassiter inside. Her shot no good. Dawson battles for the rebound. Mountain View comes up with it. Story with the basketball. We see Erica Sykes heading to the scorer's table. Inside, Johnson turns on Lassiter. Shot blocked. And rebound Clinton. Standridge with the ball. Runs it into the front court. Gets it off to Lacey McJunkins. Cross court, Shelby Dawson. Shelby pass to the near side to Kinley Keith. Looking inside for Standridge. Can't get it to her. Now she does. Ball knocked away, and Sydney will go out of bounds with the basketball. Erica Sykes back in for Clinton. Vickers checks out. Also Johnson. Only Holland left in the game now for Mountain View, the original starting 5. Pass, Fletcher, shot, no. Rebound, Holland, her layup, good. Holland didn't score till the second half, but she has 8 points now. Quickly down the floor to Sydney Standridge, her layup good. Off the assist by Lacey Bell McJunkins.
I've seen Sydney's confidence grow the last 2 games.
8 points now for Sydney. Shipman inside to Hollins. Cross court to Fletcher. Her shot's good. About 12 feet down the baseline for Fletcher. And that's her first points of the night. 63-29, 3:45 left. Shelby Dawson inside, and she'll be fouled. And Shelby, the senior, she'll head to the line, shooting a pair.
Shout out David Greer and all the custodians at Clinton High School. They're doing a great job, and they'll be doing a great job for us next week, keeping the arena clean for us.
Yeah, going to be a big week for everybody next week as we put on the 3A state tournament at Clinton High School.
Special thanks to Sarah Hutchins, Angela Bradford. They're back home getting things prepared for next week.
Dawson hits the first one. I think Angela's getting things prepared all the time, either at the arena or in her head.
That's right.
Dawson's second shot no good, but I think there's going to be a lane violation on Mountain View, and she'll be able to get another chance at this one. And Shelby's second shot is
there you
good.
Go.
2 points now for Shelby Dawson. And the score now 63-31 Mountain View. 2:45 left in this one. Gets it off to Shipman. Yellow Jackets have playing the zone defense now. Cross court pass. Long three. No. Rebound Kinley Keith. Kinley on the run. All the way to the basket. Kinley's layup no good. But there's Shelby back up. Second shot no good, but she's fouled. And you never take anything for granted. You always hustle. Something good has happened. That time Shelby Dawson hustled, and she got the missed layup. And she was fouled, and she'll head to the line where she just moments ago made 2 free throws. Her first shot's no good. And the Yellow Jackets will make more substitutions as Sophia Cabana checks in along with Maddie Gifford. I think everybody now has been in the game for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Second free throw good by Dawson. She has 3. Hope Trevor and Ruben are watching their sister today somewhere.
Trevor and Ruben, Rachel, Dawson.
Yep.
Parents are here sitting with Lois.
Mountain View with the basketball. In the corner. Drive inside. Kicks it to Fletcher. To Holland. And back to Shipman. Clock winding down to a minute left in this one. Lady Yellow Jackets, the season is not over, though. We'll play tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and then we'll be playing next week in the state tournament. Fletcher, she knocks down a 3. Fletcher has 5, and it's 66-32. 50 seconds left in this one. Shelby Dawson, 3-point shot, no good.
Rebound, Ashley James, and she's fouled.
Ashley James with the rebound, and she's fouled on the putback. Ashley will have a pair of free throws. Hope the judge is listening back home today.
First one's good.
Ashley hits the first one, 66-33. And in and out on the second one. 20 seconds left in this one. As Holland walks into the front court. Gets it off to Shipman. Less than 10 seconds to play. And that's going to do it today, or this morning here in Manila. And that's the final horn. As the players and coaches acknowledge each other in the time of COVID, and they'll do a fist bump down in front of us here at midcourt. Final score in this one, it's Mountain View 66, Clinton Lady Yellow Jackets 33. Stay with us for the postgame show. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance. Strong, dependable, ready for anything. The Clinton Yellow Jackets know what it takes to make a great team, and Grassroots Equipment is proud to support them. Take on the season with Massey Ferguson compact and utility tractors. They mow, load, handle hay, and more, all while delivering more of the power and versatility you've come to expect from Massey Ferguson. Experience the compact and utility tractors that will take you through the season strong at Grassroots Equipment.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reagan Gallagher, a board-certified neurosurgeon with the Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. If you are experiencing pain in your neck, your arms, your back, or your legs, or you have weakness with prolonged standing or walking, we can help you find the cause. At our Neuroscience Center, we have a comprehensive spine clinic to help you take control of these problems. For more information, visit our website at conwayregional.org or call 501-932-0352. You can always talk with your primary care physician about a referral to Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. We look forward to helping you improve the quality of your life.
Manila. The Yellow Jackets fall today to the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets, one of the top 2 or 3 teams in all of the state of Arkansas. And they lose today by a score of 66-33. They trailed 6-0 to open the ball game. They never led today. They trailed 17-6 into the first quarter, 35-15 at the half. At the end of the third quarter, Jackets trailed 49-25, and then in that fourth quarter, Mountain View extended the lead to 30, and that invoked the sportsmanship rules. The clock ran for the final 5.5 minutes of the ball game. Yellow Jackets lose today by a score of 66-33. Mountain View scoring for them. They had Riley Shipman off the bench. She scored 6 points. Emily Fletcher off the bench had 5. Kennedy Holland 8 points. Emery Johnson 4 points. Josie Story, she had 14 points in the first half. Did not score in the second half, so she'll finish with 14. And Aubrey Isbell, 18 points on the night, 13 of those in the first half. Yellow Jackets of Mountain View were 11 of 13 at the free throw line, and they also hit 7 3-point baskets today. For the Lady Yellow Jackets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different players scored for Lady Yellow Jackets today. Lacey McJunkins had 3, Katie Lassiter 3, Haven Stofoos 3 on a 3-point basket, and Reese McDonald's with 3 points today, also on a 3-point basket. Shelby Dawson scored 3, all of those at the free throw line. Ashley James 1 point today. Alexa Booher 5 points, including a 3-point basket. Katie McJunkins had 4 points on the day, and the leading scorer today, Sydney Standridge, 8 points for the sophomore, including a 3-point basket, and she finishes with 8. And the Yellow Jackets had 4 3-point baskets on the game today. And I think we don't do this very often, but I think the back-to-back First Arkansas Bank and Trust Player of the Game is going to have to go to Sydney Standridge, leading scorer today with 8 points. Did some once again good things on the rebounding and defense, and a couple times they took the ball coast to coast. She got more and more confident. Get a rebound on one end, dribble the length of the floor, and score on the other.
You've noticed the last few games, she's really picked up, her confidence has really picked up, and she's hustling after the ball, she's rebounding, and that's what we need going on into state. So hopefully she'll be a big contributor off the bench.
Well, Lady Yellow Jackets, they will now move on to the third place game. That'll be at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll be on the air at about 9:50 for that one, and they'll take on the loser of the game between Rosebud and Hoxie. That game will take place today at 4 o'clock, and then the game that will be back on the air tonight at 6:50 as the Clinton Yellow Jackets senior boys take on Harding Academy and a chance to make it to the finals of the region tournaments. The semifinals this afternoon are tonight at 7 o'clock. If you're in the Clinton area, you still got time to get up here. It's about a 3.5-hour trip, and you can make it here. We had a lot of great fans here today, and I think more is going to come in tonight. But if you can't, you can listen to it all on a KHPQ 92.1 or the Yellow Jacket Network live streaming over YouTube and Facebook. Any final words before we
hey, if you're coming tonight, make sure you order your tickets online, and there's no paper exchanging hands or anything, so everything's online. So if you get a ticket, go on AAA website and buy your ticket.
That's a good point. Even next week at the state tournament, you got to buy your tickets online. It's a COVID health department regulation or precaution. They don't have to handle money or things like that. The ticket pops up on your phone. You show it to them. You walk in. My nephew, who's in college, and he's an electrical engineer, he's tech savvy. He didn't know anything about it. He showed up last night, going to pay his money to get in, couldn't get in. He had to roll out into the parking lot and download the ticket app in order. And so it's a little bit more difficult. We've had some of maybe our more mature fans, so they don't really like that system, have to go on and
right.
do all that on a computer.
Well, I think one thing we're going to do for the state tournament, if you don't know how to do that, we'll have somebody at the gate in Clinton that can help you out.
That's a great idea. We'll have a tech person at the table, and they'll get the ticket downloaded for you.
Yes.
And so just come to the ball games next week. We're going to get you in one way or the other. So, well, Lady Yellow Jackets, not the outcome we wanted here, but we knew Mountain View was a very good team. The Yellow Jackets have played them 3 times this year. Mountain View, of course, went through the conference undefeated. The Yellow Jackets finished second. And Mountain View is where we want to be in the next few years, and I think we will be because we have such a young ball club, and we have junior high and 7th grade teams on the way. And so, their cycle's running out, but, their program is where we want ours to be. In the coming
Absolutely.
years.
And these seniors on our team now, they've set the bar. Mm-hmm. So the teams in the future need to raise that bar. So
yeah, they say once you can knock the door down once, it's much easier the second time. So the Yellow Jackets have got through the door and into the state tournament this year, and hopefully make it a tradition easier and easier as the year comes. And I think they're in great hands under head coach Matthew Post and assistant coach Tammy Johnson.
Absolutely, two great people, two great coaches, and look for bright futures ahead.
All right, that'll do it for us today here at Manila. We'll be back tonight, be on the air at about 6:50. We'll see you then. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball, and for thanks for your time this time. Until next time, so long.
Thank you for joining us for exciting Yellow Jacket basketball action on KHPQ. Brought to you by First Security Bank, Justin's Collision Repair and Towing, Conway Regional Medical Center, Joe Lee Chevrolet, The River Insurance Company, Blagg Law Firm, FL Davis Ace, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Ozark Health Medical